Hello guys. So today we discuss about this wireless ad hoc network technologies. So this is a very trending and emergent topic today. So a lot of research are going on there. So especially vehicular ad hoc network technology, that means intelligent transport system, ITS. So it is very important and a very good research topic. So we discuss on this ad hoc technology basics. What are the basics and what is the things done by this technology? So a wireless ad hoc network technology is a type of a local area network technology. So it built a spontaneous to enable two or more wireless devices to connect each other, so without requiring typical network infrastructure such as wireless routers or access point like that. So when a Wi-Fi network are in ad hoc mode, so each device in network forwards the data that is not intended for itself to the other devices. So that is the main aspect. And so because the devices in this ad hoc network can access each other resources directly through the basic peer-to-peer connection, wireless connection. So that is the main advantages. So on the connection, the central server is an unnecessary thing in this technology, and the sharing a printer or anything or any node in this technology is directly node to node because it is a peer-to-peer. So and it is the and is responsible for network operations such as routing, security, addressing and key management. So all things are done by itself. So there is no need of separate management systems like function central servers like that. So and the devices are present in this mobile ad hoc network technology requires a wireless network adapter or chip, and they need to be able to act as a wireless routers so when they are connected. So each and every node present in this mobile ad hoc network technology act as the role of this central server or routers, so anything. So it can be versatile. So when the setting up a wireless ad hoc network technology, so each wireless adapter must be configured for ad hoc mode instead of this infrastructure mode. So all wireless adapter need to use the same services, so set identifiers SSID, so when wireless frequency channel number. So instead of this relying this wireless base stations to coordinate of the following message to each node in this network, so the individual node is an ad hoc networks forwarded packets to from the each of the other nodes. So this is the main mechanism. So how the mobile ad hoc network technology network is working. So and however, so the Wi-Fi in the Wi-Fi network are the same. So in fact, the Wi-Fi access point work in either ad hoc network or infrastructure mode. So typically Wi-Fi network in this infrastructure mode are created and managed using equipment such as Wi-Fi routers, so wireless access points, WAPs, so and wireless controllers. So these are all the control things. So these control things are control the devices which are presented in this network. So in our ad hoc technology, so each and every devices are act as a router or access point and wireless controller. So they can contact each other, so using this peer-to-peer connection. So there is no more the mediator, that means the controllers are there is no controller, there is no wireless access point, there is no routers. These kind of things are all unnecessary things. So this is the main things. So whenever we connect a node in mobile ad hoc network technology, so we can connect the node to the another node face to face, that means peer to peer. So that is the main advantages. So that's why we use this mobile ad hoc technology. So that ad hoc technology how we use, So in what are all the ways, so the ad hoc network is used as applications. So we use many kind of applications. So when should we use an ad hoc wireless network? So in this terms, a user who wants a wireless router in act as a permanent access point should choose infrastructure mode. So that is the static one. So in ad hoc mode, so might be a good option for users setting up a temporary wireless network. So between the small number of devices. So that means the mobile and the ad hoc network technology is worked within a small number of nodes. That means a small network. So the ad hoc wireless network required a minimal configurations and can be developed quickly. So that's why. So it can be developed quickly because of this minimal configurations. So which makes them so suitable for emergency, such a natural disaster or military conflicts like that, war. So the ad hoc technology is quickly tuned up, so we can go for ad hoc technology. So when should we use an ad hoc wireless network technology? So use the instant wireless connections and we can create an instant network using this ad hoc technology. So that is the main reason. So we use. So what are the types of this wireless ad hoc technologies are there? So first one is MANET. So MANET is a mobile ad hoc network technology. So mobile ad hoc technology. So nowadays, so mobile ad hoc network involved mobile devices communications directly. So directly to this another mobile. So a MANET is a network of wireless mobile devices, so without an infrastructure that are self-organizing and self-configuring. So that is the main point. So that is the main advantage of these things. So and MANET is something referred to as an on the fly or spontaneous network. So spontaneous network and on the fly. So these two phrases are explained. So it is the instant networking. So we can easily configure. That's why. And the second one is iManets. So internet-based mobile ad hoc network technology. So that is that protocol, a TCP/IP protocol is adopted with this iManet. And nowadays, so we use this iManet as our internet protocols in our mobile, and the users datagram protocol also used in this iManet UDP. That means the UDP protocol. So the iManet employs a network layer, so routing protocol on each connected devices to this linked mobile nodes and set up the distributed routers automatically. So that is the main mechanism behind this iManet. And SPAN. So smartphone ad hoc network. So that means smartphone ad hoc networks. So SPAN is a existing hardware. So that is nowadays. So we use this existing hardware, such as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and software protocols built into a smartphone operating systems. That means for Android OS or iOS like that. So the ad hoc technology with this our mobile operating systems, they collaborately, so we produce a SPAN. So SPAN is nowadays, so we working a lot of things, so like that, for example share it. So these things are all from this SPAN. So this is the main advantage and example for this. So and multi-hop relay is the main keynote of this SPAN. So multi-hop relay is the processing of sending traffic from device A to device B, so using intermediary devices C. So the device communicating A to B with the help of this intermediary device C. So for example, so we consider that. So therefore a device A and B do not have a direct peer-to-peer connection established from this traffic to research its destination. So and because of SPAN are fully dynamic in nature, so there are no notification of the ground leader in this type of applications, and thus peer and joiner live without harming the network. So the peer-to-peer connection sometimes make harmful because of this locking. So the routing is very heavy traffic in manner, so we cannot connect face to face. So in that scenario, so we introduce intermediator nodes. So we can connect it through this intermediator nodes, so we can easily access this. And then the final one, the application of this ad hoc technology is vehicular ad hoc technology. So it is a very intelligent transport systems. Also the name itself, it have the property intelligent. So in this network type, so involves devices in vehicles. So the nodes are considered here, the vehicles are considered as a nodes, and they are used for the communication between this, each and every vehicle is considered as a nodes. So the roadside equipment like that. For example, so vehicle is a safety and security system. So 1 star. So the vehicular ad hoc technology, so confirm that the thing security vehicle on this road. So and another type of wireless mesh network is another type. So wireless mesh network is another type of ad hoc technology. So compare as the radio network setup in a mesh topology. So frequency consists of mesh client, mesh routers and gateways. So in mesh networking, so the devices or nodes are connected, so at least some, so if not all, have many paths to other nodes. So this creates many routes for information between the pair of users. That means the current node and the corresponding node. So there is the many routes are there. So wireless mesh networks are useful to in the situations where the temporary wireless network is required, or in our permanent scenarios, so whereas a network cabling cannot be run. So in the situations, so the wireless mesh network creates an infrastructure based wireless network. And what are all the advantages of the WANET? So the WANET, wireless ad hoc network technology. So that is the base of this ad hoc technology, is the base of all applications. So we discuss this. What are the advantages? So what are all the advantages? So ad hoc network do not require infrastructure hardware such as access point or wireless routers. These network providers a low cost way of direct client to client communications like that. So there is a main infrastructures are not unnecessary things in our ad hoc technology. So second one is ad hoc networks are easy to configure. So it is very simple, and so because the network is a very smaller size, so that we can easily configure that and offer an effective way to communicate with the device so nearby. So when the time of the cabling, that means the wired communication is not possible, so it is feasible to communicate with the nearest nodes. And ad hoc networks are often secured to protect against attacks. So as they are temporary, so often that is not, the possibility is very less. So because the attack is planned, so it is planned first, the attack is planned and then it is executed. So the network is temporary. So if you plan an attack, so though the network may be discarded. So again another temporary network will be built by this ad hoc technology. So the attack is the possibility of this attack is very low. So and ad hoc network linking a small number of devices, so might be a more practical choice compared to a traditional infrastructure based network, so that can connect many more devices. So it build a small network, so but the small network is not a permanent network, it is a temporary network, so it will reconfigure this network connections. So lot of nodes are involved, but at a time a small number of nodes are present at the ad hoc network. That is the main advantages, and it also have the disadvantages of this ad hoc networks. So in ad hoc network, devices present in this ad hoc network, so cannot disabled SSID broadcasting like device in this infrastructure mode can. So as a result, so attackers can find and connect to this ad hoc devices if they are so within a signal range. So the attackers cannot be completely destroyed the network, so temporary network built by this ad hoc network, but so the SSID broadcasting is not disabled by the devices, a particular devices. So it leads to find the attackers to find the device if this device is present in the signal range. So it is one of the demerit, and security options are limited, so due to lack of network infrastructure services. So it have no any kind of infrastructure services, so the security options are limited. So that is the main disadvantage of this ad hoc network. And wireless ad hoc network cannot bridge wired LAN or to the internet without installing a special purpose network gateways. So it cannot be affordable with this another kind of any kind of another type of networks like LAN or internet without installing. These kind of networks are not associated with this ad hoc technologies. So, and another disadvantage is the device can only use the internet if one of them is connected. So if none of them is connected, so there is no ad hoc technology is used there. So in that situation, this technology is dead. So if any one of our devices which is presented in our ad hoc network, which means connected in this internet, then only it will be act. And another one is ad hoc mode requires the use of more endpoint system resources. That means more endpoint is a node, so endpoint resources. So as the physical network layout changes, so when devices are moved around, so in contrast, an access point in infrastructure mode typically remains stationary from this end devices perspectives. So the infrastructure is in temporary network is changed. So there is no more any more infrastructure in ad hoc technology. So the infrastructure is changed at the time base. So it will be changed. So we cannot access it. But in this permanent network technology, so we can access the infrastructure. This is the main disadvantages.